Yeah, buddy Beaver. I'm back again. Headed out to the swamp I've been talking about for a couple of weeks now. It's going to be a hard walk. Just left my house. A couple 300 yards that way, back across the main road. And we got lucky. Somebody with a snowmobile was going out on this road. This doesn't get used at all anymore. So I brought my snowshoes and everything. I think I had way too much gear. I don't know. We'll see if we make it out there, I guess. It's about a mile walk from here. We'll come out in the lower end of the swamp first. And I'll stop there and explain a little bit about what goes on there and what I've done there in the past. And then we'll continue on from that point out to the pipeline and out to the middle level of the swamp. Alright, so we're gonna get walking and we'll see you in a few. Alright, well, we made it out here. Once I got to the pipeline, I got down to where I normally cut in with my ATV. Well, I just park on the side of the pipeline and walk in, and somebody had driven a snowmobile and it comes out and crosses this brook, goes up in that way. I might follow that on the way home. That goes right back toward my house. But it looks, I don't know, it looks like somebody may have walked out here. I don't know, those are quite far apart for a person. But anyway, there's a lodge here. And you can see on that side over here, there's a freshly cubed tree that they put into it this year. But there's no breed hole in it, so I don't know if somebody's been in here trapping or not. We got Beaver Trappers Paradise right there. I saved that for this whole trip out. It took me a little over an hour to get out here. About an hour and 20 minutes to get out here. Alright, so there's a lodge there. There's another one up here. I gotta be careful up through here, because right where that divot is where the dam is, and that usually has an open area right where that divot is. So I don't know. I'm just looking around right now. Yeah, I don't know what these tracks are, but they're awful far apart. I suppose they could be otter, but even that's a hell of a spread for an otter to jump. Unless he's about 8 feet long. Yeah, I don't like this. Yeah, I guess we're alright though. So this is the dam, one of the dams. There's another one way up further. And they've got channels all through here. Last time I trapped here, I caught two. One in the channel right here, and another one right up in there, on that side. And there's another big lodge right up here. You might be able to see it right now, I'm not sure. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it out here without the snowshoes, I know that. There's no way. Huh? That lodge, that doesn't have a breathe hole in it either. Man, I'm wondering if somebody else has finally found this place and maybe trapping. Oh, wait a minute, is that a breathe hole? There is a breathe hole in it, guys. Yeah, there is a breathe hole in this one. Alright. I gotta be careful because we're walking on. There's a run right under my feet right here. There's a run right there. I catch beaver in that run every time I trap here. Alright, let me try to get in so you guys can see. If I get up here. See, even with all the snow that we have, there's a breathe hole on the top of that hut. That's so they can get air. Let me tip this down and make sure you guys can see that. I don't really want to climb on the house too much, but yeah, that's what it is right there. And there's probably, I don't know, close to a foot of snow through that hole. So there's definitely beaver in this one. I didn't see a breathe hole in the one back there. I don't know. I gotta look around and grab my shovel and check the thickness of the ice, and I mean, if there's too much ice, I'm not gonna bother. But I'm gonna walk up a little further. Hell, I'll just leave the camera rolling, I guess. I'll walk up. There used to be there's another dam up here. There used to be another hut, another lodge up here too. These beaver up here, they have so many channels and runs that go out through all that. It's unreal. It's unbelievable what these animals can do. Last time I was out here, I caught one way up here too. That was a pain in the butt dragging it back. Yeah, I don't see too much up here anymore. I don't think the dam's even here anymore. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a lodge up there around the corner? This dam's pretty much gone. I don't know. This is the mid-level of the swamp. If you keep going that way, which I tried to do years ago, and it's just so thick that I couldn't get through. But there's more beaver up that way. No, that's not a lodge. I thought it might have been. Boy, that's a lot of walking. Hard walking. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else up here. Well, maybe. What is that? I don't know what that is, but that was open not long ago. I don't think I'm going to test my luck walking up to it. Huh, that's really odd. I know the water can get pretty deep up this way. Well, it's pretty deep back that way too, but... Alright, I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to walk back and look around a little bit more and decide what we're going to do. So either way, we'll be back in a few. Alright, so I was walking back to the sled, and while I had my back turned, and I was walking around up there, this looks to me like a fox. These tracks. And he crossed while I was up here. Yeah, definitely a fox. So after I walked up through there, he probably watched me go through. Huh, that's really cool. This is another place I'd really love to come up in here with my AR-15, do some coyote hunting. There's a lot of coyotes up here, but that's pretty cool. I wish I'd seen him when he went through. That would have been neat. Alright, anyway, I'm going to head back to the sled, grab some gear, and look around a little bit. We'll be back. Alright, I'm going to look around this other house here. It's completely buried in the snow. On the back side, I can't see it real well, but I can see that there's some tracks or something on the back side of it. So, just to kind of show you what I'm looking at or looking for. The snow's going to be deep. The ice is probably going to be deeper. I know the water out here is pretty deep. This is the main brook that flows down that way. So you can see right through here, there's an opening here. But also, and I know this because I've trapped in here many times, I also know that, but if I hadn't trapped in here before and this is a new setup for me, this is what I would be looking for right here. There's a house here, there's an opening here that comes from there out to this main brook. That's what you want to set. I took my snowshoes off. I don't know what we got here. Got a lot of snow, I know that. We'll leave that for now. I want to go see what these tracks are out back. And you got to be really careful because all this snow, oh, those are those fox tracks. Yes, they are. Huh. Yeah, like right here. I know there's a run right here. So that ice, you just don't know how thick the ice is. You got white ice there and black ice here, so that tells me that they're probably running right here. But you could chop a hole here and who knows, there could be absolutely nothing here. Same with that up there. I want to get up here though because that fox is going into this hole. You know, that could be a mink. Yeah, I think that's a mink. Yeah, that's a mink. And they're going into this hut right here. Or trying to get into it anyway. Like I said, I don't see a breathe hole in this hut like the one we do upstream. What do we got right there? definitely beaver in this house. I don't know if somebody trapped here or what. I guess we'll grab the chisel and see what we got for water and ice and all that. That's what I'm talking about, guys. My foot just went through that. I don't think it went all the way through, but alright, I'm going to shut this down. I'll chop these holes, and I'll let you know what we find. Alright, we finally got a hole chopped in the back side of this house with the breathe hole in the top. I mean, it's been over an hour chopping 2 holes, one at this lodge and one at the lodge down we were at a little bit ago. This is crazy. I don't do this. But we got 59 beaver right now. I just want one more. Come on. So this run I've trapped. Every time that I trap out here, I put a trap in this run. Normally it's not right here. It's usually down another 10 foot or so, and it's in open water or very minimal ice. And I mean, I've got right now, we've probably got, now you go right to that. I mean, there you have it. We've got at least a foot, 14 inches of ice here. So I take my stick, put this in, we're hitting bottom right there. So right to that point, you're looking at about that much water. So you get about 4 inches of water there, maybe, if you're lucky. But if you come over here, this goes down. There it is right there. I mean, you've got a lot more water here. You probably got a foot, maybe, by the time you get to the bottom of the ice. And initially I was going to put a 330 in there, but a 330 is, those are 10 by 10. So I don't think they're going to be under the ice by the time we get them in and push down over the bottom. So I'm going to take one of my extended traps, one of my extended 220s, and we're going to try to get one of these in there. These are, I want to say 8 by 8. Let's see, get this, and hopefully that hole's big enough to actually get this in the water. I'm not really sure, so I'm going to want to, we want this side over here, and I'm going to want that right on the bottom. When you're trapping water like this with as much ice as we have, you want these right on the bottom. And I can't tell you that the beaver are even going to go this way, because typically they go this way when they're coming up on the land. So this might not work out too well. I'm sure that's the missus. It's upside down. Damn it. Let's do this again. I don't want to do this the right way. Nope, looks like it's starting to rain a little bit. Flop that over. Let's go right there. We've got some really warm temperatures coming next week, so snow's going to melt, the ice is going to start to melt, the river's going to start to open up. And once the river opens up, we're going to load the kayak up with some set and goes and go put a few of those out for a few days and see how we can do doing the river when the ice is out. Alright, let's get this wrapped up. I don't even know if this is going to fit down there. It probably won't in my luck. Have to chop in all this ice. Bring that up here. This is my favorite extended 220. I think I've mentioned that before. And you can tell because it's caught so many animals, it's actually got a bend. It's got a bend in the jaw from catching so many critters. Alright, let's get this up here. And it is a rugged trap. There we go. Is that? Let's take those off. Maybe fold this side up. That will help us initially, I think. Well, maybe fold the other side up too. Yeah, let's do that. Come on. Fold it up some more. Can we? I don't know. Ah, nope, that's not what I wanted to happen. Yep, this is going to be difficult today. Did not bring my setters today. Nope, get out of there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know that we're actually even going to get this in here. I'm going to shut this down for a minute, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, guys, we did get that trap in. It is just under the ice. Exactly where I like to have them. Like I said, I don't know if they're even going this way. I know there's a run here that they run when the water is not frozen too deep, and they go this way, coming up on land, going out through here to cut trees and all kinds of other stuff. So I've always caught beaver in this run. I don't know how it's going to work out. I've never ever trapped beaver in a foot and a half of snow and over a foot of ice. So we're going to run back down to the other lodge where I chopped that other hole. That other hole's got feed bed and everything all through, right underneath where I chopped it out. But I'll look at it, try to decide and see if we can maybe get a trap in it somehow. But I'm not sure. So we're going to pick this up, load it back in the super sled, and head back down that way. We'll see in a few. Alright, we're back down here at the first lodge where I chopped the first hole out. The water did clear up so that I could see the bottom. I know that you guys won't be able to see it with this camera. And there's absolutely, looks like no water here. I might be able to put a 220 in here, which is what I'm going to try to do. But I don't know. I'm going to put it in anyway. I got to walk all the way back out here for that one trap up there. I might as well have another one here to check. So there's really not a lot of water here, and this will be this is really a typical 1 in a million. These both of these sets are going to be, I have no faith in them whatsoever. We'll take that with us when we're done. Let's get that up there on that like that. This right here, I don't know. I believe that the entrance to the lodge may be under what I'm seeing, but there are, I know that run comes out and also comes this way, but it also goes that way, I think, underneath that stuff, but it does come this way. So I don't know. This is going to be a surprise when we come back to check these, to say the least. And I won't be surprised if we don't catch anything. So, but you can't do it if you don't try. If I had another extended 220 with me, which is a trap like this, only cut in half and made longer, like the one we put in up there, I would definitely make this hole a little bit bigger and put that in here. But I don't have one. I have the extended 330, which is way too big. It won't fit in here at all. So we're just going to throw this in. That trap looks really tiny for a beaver, but they do work. And like I said, I caught one of the biggest beaver I ever caught in a trap this size. Okay, we're down. There we go. It is under the ice. Like I said, I have zero faith in it. But what are you going to do? There's way too much ice for me to keep chopping holes to find other places to set up at this point. So, alright, there's that. It's all wired off. I'm going to grab that wire, bring that wire with us. Don't ever leave stuff on the ice. Carry in, carry out. Well, there it is. We got one on this lodge and one on the lodge up there. And we're going to do something a little different when we come back here. Today's Saturday. I probably won't come back out here until Friday next week. I think when I come out Friday next week, we'll bring the super sled with only what we need, probably the chisel and the skimmer. And we're going to bring the AR-15 and the coyote call. And we're going to set up out here. We're going to sit somewhere. Oh, I don't know, maybe up in here by them little fir trees with that maple, that oak, whatever. Sit right there and maybe down that way, face down that way. Set the coyote call and the eye catcher, the little anything that goes on it. We'll set that up there, maybe just above the dam. And maybe we'll try that. But anywho, that's what we got. We got 2 1 in the millions, one on each lodge. This has been a hellacious walk out here, and I'm super excited to make the same walk back home. So we're gonna pick things up. I'm gonna get ready and we're gonna head back home. Alright, been fun. I don't expect a lot, but we'll see what happens. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.